This is the WORX WG050 Aerocart, the 8-in-1 yard cart, wheelbarrow, and dolly that tries to replace a bunch of single-purpose tools in one compact frame. My first impression was how solid it feels for something that weighs about 40.8 pounds. The orange, black, and silver steel build looks and feels like real equipment, not a gimmick. Assembly was quick, handles and wheels on, pins locked, done, and it stands upright in a corner, roughly 23 by 20 by 58 inches in the dolly stance, which is a space saver. Key features that stood out to me: the 2 flat-free tires, the simple leg lock that flips it from wheelbarrow to dolly, the extension arms that fold out like mini forks, and the included attachments. Mine came with the bag holder, cylinder holder, plant mover strap, rock mover mesh, and an attachable wagon kit. That last one turns the cart into a 4-wheel wagon with a pull handle and a seat tool tray for garden work. I know the wagon kit is often sold separately, but my box had it, and it makes a big difference for tasks where you'd rather pull than push. The big idea here is WORX's turbo lift leverage. In plain English, they put the load's center of gravity right over the wheels, so the cart does most of the lifting for you. I tested it with a heavy carton in dolly mode and with pavers in wheelbarrow mode. From my experience, the claim that a big load feels way lighter actually checks out. It doesn't add motorized power, it just uses physics to shift weight onto the axle. In my opinion, that's why this tool matters. I can move 200+ pounds without bracing my back or asking for help, and the official rating is 300 pounds, which is plenty for homeowner jobs. As a wheelbarrow, the 2-wheel stance is the star. I don't have to balance the load like a traditional single wheelbarrow, so no wobbling, no panic corrections, no spilling gravel mid-turn. The trade-off is volume. The tub is around 3 cubic feet, which is small compared to a contractor barrow. When I spread mulch, I made more trips than I wanted. It wasn't a deal breaker for me, but on big mulch days I noticed the bottleneck. As a dolly, it's confidently useful. I moved bags of concrete, big boxes, and a small appliance without drama. The hand grips have a bit of cushion for wet days, though under very heavy loads I did feel the foam twist slightly. One thing to understand, those fold-out extension arms are great for wide, awkward items, but they're limited to about 80 pounds. That's far lower than the 300-pound rating of the main dolly plate. I pushed past that limit once and saw the arms flex in a way that told me to stop. If you stick to their posted ratings, you'll be fine. If you treat the arms like a forklift, you won't. The attachments solve annoying problems. The plant mover strap lets me cinch a big pot and roll it instead of deadlifting it onto a platform. The rock mesh cradles lumpy stones so they don't roll off. The bag holder keeps a leaf bag open so I can rake right into it. No wrestling with a collapsing bag. The cylinder holder stabilizes round things like propane tanks or water jugs. There's also a hole in the dolly plate for a trailer hitch ball. If you add the ball, you can move a small, empty trailer around a driveway. I tried it to shift a lightweight utility trailer into the garage, and it was surprisingly controlled. I haven't tried the snowplow attachment, but it exists if you want to push light snow without a shovel. The tires are solid and flat-free, which means no air, no punctures, no maintenance. That convenience is real. The flip side is feel. Pneumatic tires cushion bumps, these don't. On rough gravel or soft lawn with a heavy load, it takes more shove than an air-filled setup, and it rides firmer. I'll take that trade most days just to never deal with a flat. Build quality is mostly confidence-inspiring. The frame is all metal and the hardware locks in securely. Over time, I picked up a few scratches from moving pavers and stones, and anywhere the paint got gouged, I started seeing surface rust if I left it outside. I keep it inside now and wipe it down after wet jobs. If you're tough on tools, a quick touch-up paint and indoor storage go a long way. The narrow handle width, about door-friendly, lets me bring it through the house when I'm moving boxes or water jugs to the basement. I'm average height, and the handle height is okay, but I can see taller folks needing to bend a bit because the frame rides low to make the leverage work. With the wagon kit attached, I got the most laid-back gardening days I've had in a while. I set the seat over the tub, tossed hand tools into the tray, and pulled plants, soil, and a bucket right along a garden row. It turns the Aerocart into a little rolling workstation. It's not mandatory, but it makes the whole system feel more complete. From my experience, the sweet spot for this tool is heavy, but not huge jobs. Rocks, pavers, bags of soil, big pots, boxes. It shines with awkward shapes and dense loads where leverage matters more than tub volume. When I'm doing leaf cleanup or hauling a mountain of mulch, the small tub slows me down. When I'm moving something delicate and oversized, I work within the limits of those 80-pound extension arms. It's perfect for homeowners who want one tool that can do many chores without hogging storage space. It's perfect for anyone who hates balancing a traditional wheelbarrow or wants to save their back on lifts. I'd recommend this for small to medium yards, for folks who appreciate smart leverage, and for people who value stability and simplicity over maximum capacity. If you're a contractor, moving bulk materials all day, or you constantly need large volume in one trip, this won't replace a big contractor barrow and a dedicated hand truck. Specs that matter to me: 300-pound load capacity, about 40.8 pounds tool weight, steel frame, solid tires, 2 wheels for stability, and a narrow footprint that slips through standard doorways. Model is WG050 from WORX, and it comes with a 1-year limited warranty. As of now, it's highly rated by thousands of owners. And I get why. It doesn't try to be a pro-site monster. It aims to make typical home jobs easier, safer, and quicker. In my opinion, the Aerocart is a thoughtfully engineered multi-tool for moving stuff around the house and yard. It has clear limits: volume in wheelbarrow mode, the 80-pound cap on the extension arms, firmer ride on soft ground, but the trade-offs make sense for how most of us actually work. In conclusion, I keep reaching for it because it simplifies my day. It replaces multiple old tools, it stores cleanly, and it saves my back. That's enough for me to call it a keeper. I will share detailed information about the WORX WG050 Aerocart 8-in-1 yard cart wheelbarrow dolly in the comments section, everyone. Thank you for watching.